Hello everyone, it's time for that year. Hello everyone, it's time of the year. It's that time. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's that time of the year where Sephora does a sale for 20% off. I know we just had one, but now it's the one, so take advantage of this one because I'm pretty sure, I don't know, but I think that might be it before the holidays. So if you have any holiday purchases you want to do, make sure you take advantage of that discount. I know for VIB Rush is 20%, and I think for VIB and regular Beauty Insider get 15. I'm not sure. I'll make sure I confirm in the comments, well, in the description down below. I'll confirm that, but yeah, 20% and 15% is pretty good. So I have some recommendations for you, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with skincare, and I think right now is a great time to stock on your favorites, and for that reason I'm gonna comment on these two. These are the best. These are like, they came in a set, so that's why they're shorter size. I wish they would have this type of sizes, honestly, because I don't use them every day, so for me they last a little bit longer, and it sucks because they have an expiration date, especially the vitamin C. So I wish they had this size, but anyway, I think it's great to purchase like your favorites. This one is one of my favorites, but I'll get back to this one because it could be replaced by some other thing that I'll mention before. But if this one is your favorite, then of course stock with a discount, and I think I'm gonna repurchase the vitamin C. I still have some, but I'd rather have a 20% and use it later. So I recommend these ones. Again, I don't know, these are the Drunk Elephant. I'm just talking like if I assume everyone knew them, but I think everyone knows Drunk Elephant. But anyway, so these two are from Drunk Elephant, and this is the vitamin C. I absolutely love this one. I think it has, I don't know how to explain what vitamin C does to my skin. Like, you just hear like it clears your skin. If you have dull skin, like it brightens, and it's hard to tell because I don't have that much like dark spots, but for some reason it's just like brightening. I don't know how to explain, but I highly recommend it. I use it every other day. I think it has helped with even like fine lines for some reason, but it just looks healthier, my skin, and brighter. But anyway, this one is one of my favorites. Now, there's a new skincare range from Ole Henriksen. I don't know if I'm completely saying it right. And it's the Transform Plus, which has an alternate for retinol. So that's why it's called Retin Alt. And what it has is, I don't know, I'm definitely not pronouncing it right, but it's bakuchiol. I don't know, it's like an alternative for retinol, so we'll just leave it that way. I'm honestly not the most knowledgeable about retinol, but I just wanted to try it. I look at the reviews and they have great reviews, and also they're purple. This is the serum, and this is supposedly is for the day, but you can use it also at night. And this one is the night cream, and I'm just gonna open it for you so you can see the color. It has like a lemony smell, very nice. And I love this too. I absolutely do. This one now has been kind of like my go-to instead of this one, but I still like this one whenever I need more of a help. Like if I'm having a bad skin, then I definitely go with this one. But if it's like to maintain my skin and everything, I really like this night cream. It moisturizes, but at the same time it has those exfoliator effect. So I really like this one. But if you're conscious, like if you have money, I recommend both of this, but this one is my favorite. I kind of didn't want to use a serum in the morning because it was like gonna be add-on to the price of my skincare routine, but it's honestly worth it. It definitely helps with my fine lines. It also brightens, so it's a great combo using this one and then on the other days this one. So it's just a great combo, like one and one each day, and it's just great. It also, like as I said, it's purple. I'll just show you. I feel bad because it's expensive. I mean, it's not that expensive, it's like 50 something. It is pricey, but it's not like Drunk Elephant or like other like skincare ranges that are even pricier. So look at that. So it's light purple, but then you just like, see? So your skin looks beautiful, and it is not a, how do you say, it doesn't have any shimmer. So see, it's still illuminating, but doesn't have any shimmer. So I love that for the morning. And I've had comments of like my skin looking glowy. I actually had someone ask me what kind of highlighter I was using. I was like, it's not a highlighter, it's just I'm using a new serum. So I recommend it. It's great before your makeup, but also as a actually skincare routine with the fine lines and brightening effect. Anyway, moving on to makeup. So I've been loving the Hourglass Unlocked palette. This is definitely my favorite palette from Hourglass. It's 80 bucks and I think it's well worth it. This is the first time that it hasn't hurt me, honestly, pay this much because of how good it is and how much I like it. So this is what it looks like in case you haven't seen it. These two are kind of like highlighting, and those are the only shimmers. I'm actually wearing the bronzer today and these two highlights mixed. So look, it's very pretty, and the bronzer is very glowy but without any shimmer. Sometimes I can see tiny gold specks because of the bronzer, but only if I go very up close to a mirror. So I like that. I don't like whenever you can see shimmer like from a couple feet away of my face. I hate that. So the blush is also very beautiful and natural. I just absolutely love this palette. I think it works great on my skin tone. So if you have like light, medium and darker skin tones, this is gonna be great for you. Also, I like that it doesn't have the shimmer, you know, like some Hourglass powders, even though the blush has shimmers. So for me, sometimes I don't wear it on an everyday basis, because then I don't want to go to work and have like shimmery face. So of course, except from this one, from the highlighters, so right now I'm not talking about those, but the blushes, the powders are also great, and the bronzer, I can wear them every day and I like that. So for that reason, for me, I think the 80 bucks is worth it, and if you can get it on sale, it's even better. So I think this is gonna be great for like darker skin tones and tan skin tones. Like, this is finally our palette. A product that I took advantage and I already bought with the sale, because I'm rouge, so I got 2 weekends. So this one is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. This is the original one. I know, I'm late to the party. I'm not a gloss person, but right now is winters or well fall, but I'm already getting dry lips, so I needed something like extra, and sometimes it's nice to have something besides a lip balm, and I think this is beautiful. I just bought it yesterday and I'm already in love. So all those people raving about this gloss, they're right. I absolutely love it. It's just natural looking but also moisturizing, and if you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but I am wearing it right now just very lightly. My lips feel moisturized but without like feeling tacky, so I really like that. Now moving to my favorite, or one of my favorite brands, Charlotte Tilbury. It's finally being carried at Sephora, so I finally can get some discounts because the brand is pricey. And the first one that I want to mention is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is one of the best makeup products that I ever bought. Why? Because it's just so versatile. I have a review on this, so I actually am gonna leave in the comments down below a review for this one, but you can use it in so many ways. You can use it with your foundation. I don't wear foundation lately because I've been having good skincare, yay! But anyway, I don't wear foundation anymore, or rarely I wear it, but anyway, so I like dotting everywhere on my face, and it just gives me glowiness without looking sparkling or shimmery. That's all my issues sometimes with illuminating primers. I hate the glitter or the shimmering specks. I hate it. This one doesn't have that. It just reflects the light very beautiful. I guess I'll swatch it also for you. It has different colors, so different shades. It adds slightly, it's not coverage, but slightly color. So I have number 3, and this is the color. So you can, like, for example, like pack it like that on top of your cheekbones for a highlighter effect, or if you just blend it all on your face. See, I hope you can see it. So you just added a little bit of something. I don't know if you can really see, but it looks very nice in person. So I highly recommend it. It is kind of, I think, on the $50 or $40-ish, so you can get a 20% off. That's even better. Also, I recommend this one. For the new eyeshadow palette from Charlotte Tilbury called Stars in Your Eyes palette. This is limited edition and it just came out for the holidays. And look at this gorgeous palette. This is like fall, seriously. But this is very beautiful. I have also a review on this. I don't know if it's gonna be ready before this video, but I'll try. But I love it, this palette. The mattes blend by itself. I also like the shimmer colors. They're very pigmented. I recommend using your finger for those if you want full payout. If you want more of a natural look, then go with a brush, and the foilness of the shadow or the metallic part, it will kind of blend a little bit with a brush. So it depends what kind of look you want to go. And it has 2 chunky formulas, which is more of a glitter, so I recommend doing that definitely with your finger and putting a tacky base, because throughout the day, like just with the eye movement, it kind of fell on my under eye. So that's just a comment, but it's not a bad one, honestly. It's just a glitter. So but it's very beautiful because like you can top off the other shades and they look beautiful. It's just easy, like any kind of look that I do this, it's just super easy, and it just looks kind of like I did extra work. And I love palettes whenever they do that, like you just look that you do something extra and sophisticated, but it honestly took 5 minutes or less. So I think this palette is like that, and I think it's user friendly, so I highly recommend it. 70, I think 75, I think. I'll leave the prices down below. So 20% or 15%, even better. Now it's the Bar of Gold palette. Look how beautiful this packaging is. It's absolutely beautiful. And then you open it and you get 3 highlighting shades, more like I don't know how to call this one, maybe a champagne color, a rose gold, and a bronze color. They're absolutely beautiful. They look a little bit, they look natural on the skin, which I'm always like a big issue. I don't like whenever things look powdery. And this one like blends onto the skin, very beautiful. I like going with a light hand for like an everyday look, but you can build it up. And I also like mixing them. They look good being mixed, and they just look so beautiful and natural on the skin. I absolutely love this palette. I think it's well worth the full price, but if you, of course, with a discount, perfect. You can also buy it, or you can follow me on Instagram, and once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway, and this is part of it. So you can risk it or you can get it, it's up to you. I absolutely love this palette, so that's why I'm including it in that giveaway. Now moving to eyeshadow palettes. Since we're in the giveaway part, I'm gonna give away also this one. This is gonna be part of it. This palette is absolutely beautiful. Look at those shades. It just has from everything that you might need. It's not maybe like your most natural or like everyday palette, but I still enjoy it. You can still work as an everyday palette, and I absolutely love it. I feel like this eyeshadow palette it's like what back in the day a good palette was. Like this is not like Natasha Denona, like all those like super pigmented shadows and foil or anything. It's just like a legit good palette. They're pigmented. You can use your finger, you can use a brush. The mattes pretty much blend by themselves. There's no fallout, or at least I didn't get any, but I also go with a lighter hand and then build it up. But I haven't got any fallout. You have so many shades from here, and I think a lot of people can get used this palette. Like it's very versatile and user friendly, so for that reason I think I'm gonna give it in my giveaway. If you don't want to wait, you can get it, and for a good price. This is $49 or $45, but you get a lot of shades, and then with a discount it's even better. But I think it's very pretty. Also the packaging is it's plastic but very heavy, and look at that mirror. So perfect for traveling. And it has some pictures which I don't care about it, but honestly it's better in person than what you see on the screen. Like in person it looks better quality. So now I have two Too Faced shadow palettes. So I have the Gingerbread Spice, and I really like this palette. This is very pretty, very fall, and I think it's great for the holiday as well season. It has a smell, but only if I get really close I can smell it. The shadows are in the chunky formula, so the mattes are great, but you do get these kind of shadows around here, and those are kind of metallic but chunky. So I recommend doing your under eye and your face after, and maybe going with a finger or a flat brush. So for that reason I don't think it's going to be the most user-friendly, but I still wanted to put it there because I think this is a great either like a Christmas present, or also if you get it with a discount, why not? I feel like I kind of like excuse myself like that, hey, I'm gonna get it but in a discount, even though it's not the most user-friendly. But it's still beautiful palette. The looks that I've done, they look pretty gorgeous. So now last but definitely not least is the Christmas Dream Queen limited edition makeup collection. So this is the box. It comes with a deluxe hangover setting spray, which I couldn't find, so I'm sorry. But it comes with this makeup bag. I have a review on this set, so I'm also gonna leave the link down below. But the makeup bag is really good quality. It's kind of big, but it's like, see, it's bigger than my face, but it's very pretty. Good quality. I kind of don't want to use it because it's gonna get dirty, so, but it comes with a deluxe mascara, and it comes with a Too Faced, well, it is Too Faced, so the Pink Swan lip gloss. It's like this, but it's actually more of a light, very light pink gloss. Like it blends with your lip color, and it has some tiny gold specks. Very pretty, and I think even like you can still get away by wearing it as an everyday look, or sometimes I like using it on top of another lipstick. So I really like this one. This is great. Of course the Better Than Sex mascara, which I like, so that's a good. And this is the palette, in case you haven't seen it. I think it's very pretty, but this is the eyeshadow palette, and it's what I'm wearing today on my eyes. So I'm gonna get up close. Hopefully you can see. I know right now the lighting is kind of bad. It's making me like kind of even sweaty looking, which I don't know why. So this is the eye look. Honestly, I didn't have that much time today to film, so that's why I did a quick look, and I think it looks great. And it looks great with my Halloween shirt. Anyway, it's very pretty. I love these colors. I don't think it's gonna be everyone's cup of tea. I honestly think this is one of the best Too Faced holiday sets. I think the shadows are great. The mattes are they blend beautifully. I also love the different type of textures of the shadows. So you have some really nice metallics, and also you have some glitters. But I really like those glitters because it's nice as a pop of something, like from an everyday color, and then if you want like a night event, like you have your pop of colors. And I think this is also great for holiday. So I'm definitely like thinking about using this for the holiday season. And I also like the take, because I feel Too Faced hasn't done yet like the warm tone palette trend yet, or at least in my opinion, unless remind me, but I don't think so yet. I think this one is like kind of them dipping their toes in, and I think in a wearable way. So if you've been wanting to try that trend but you're kind of scared or of those colors, I think this is a great palette for that, because you have some peachy tones, you have your red in case you want to try it, but it's a very beautiful wearable red. I mean, maybe not for an everyday office. I mean, if you want to go on and rock on, definitely, but you know what, sometimes there's protocols in depending on where you work. Also, these powders, the face powders, are great. I really like the bronzer, even though it looks very like orange. There is gonna be orange and warm, but it looks great, at least on my skin tone. The only one that I'm not the biggest fan are this blush, because it just on my skin tone it looks more like the gold shift instead of the pink peachy color. And this one is just too gold for me, but for my taste it looks good on my skin tone, but for my taste it's very goldish. Besides than that, I love this palette. If you ask me which one between these two, it depends what you're gonna going for. Honestly, I've just been enjoying this one more because I think I have so many color options than this one, and even though this one has metallic and glitter shades, I feel like this one is easier to wear than this one. This one takes me a little bit longer because of those chunky formulas. I had to be a little bit more careful. But so you'll have to decide. If you can get both, sure, go for it. But if not, then maybe swatch it in store to see which one you want to decide. But honestly, I've been enjoying this one, and more because I can wear it more often, if that makes any sense. So I think that's it for my video, for my recommendations. Of course, I would like to recommend you a lot of makeup products, but I think for right now, the type of season we're in, like fall and before holiday, I think these ones were themed for that. I hope so. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry about the lighting. It's a cloudy day, which is, I guess, very fallish. But anyway, please let me know your recommendations because I would like to hear those or read those. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up to this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.